Hi, this is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. So glad to have you here. Okay, so this is a tarot card reading channel where I offer general card readings, money and career readings, love readings, and for a limited time, personal readings. For the personal readings, you can see more information in the description box below. For the extended, for the money and career and love readings, you'll have to consider becoming a Patreon member, which really does help the growth and development of the channel. There's a lot of things I plan to offer you, and with your support, we can get there. When it comes to the YouTube channel, please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and please leave comments. I would love to know if the readings are helping you. Okay, thank you for being here once more, and let's get into your reading. Hi Taurus, what's up? This is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. We are going to do a money and career reading for you for the time frame of, what do you call it? August the 18th to September the 12th of 2025. So, Taurus, please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and please leave comments. I would love to know if the readings have been beneficial for you. And also please subscribe, because once my YouTube gets to 1,000 subscribers or more, I can then open up a membership page and offer the same things I do on my Patreon page, also on my YouTube page. And speaking of my Patreon page, in order to see the extended for the money and career reading, you will have to consider becoming a Lotus Tier Patreon member. I have 2 tiers there on my Patreon page. One is the Key membership tier, and the other is the Lotus membership tier. They all have their caveats, but to see the extended for the money and career, you will have to consider becoming a Lotus Tier Patreon member. Okay, so without further ado, or to do, or however that saying goes, Taurus, this is your money and career reading for the time frame of August the 18th to September the 12th of 2025. Let's see what's going on. Okay, the Hermit energy. Wow. So in your money and career reading right now, Taurus, you are in deep reflection. I sense that you are also active in your waking life, is what I'm hearing. But under the surface, there is a lot of deep reflection and contemplation happening with you with the Hermit energy. You're wondering if the path that you're currently on is going to hold merit or going to hold fruit towards a vast or important wish towards your hopes, your dreams, in your life perspective, in your career path, or where you want to end up, the end result of everything. You want to know if what you are involving yourself in right now is really going to be that determining factor that gets you from point A to the end of the alphabet. That's how deep this reflection is. It's not even like from point A to B is what's happening. You're considering a multifaceted spectrum here. That's probably for some of you with what you're involved with now. Are you going to be able to provide for your family? Are you going to be able to help perhaps certain family members that may be outside of your nuclear family? Are you going to be able to live a certain lifestyle that you've been desiring or feel that you would like to? Are you going to be able to set up something that is going to establish a firm foundation for your eventual retirement or your eventual older age? Is this what you're involved in going to really bring forth perhaps the experience that you need in order to get to X, Y, and Z? Are you involved with the right aspect of people? Are you even doing acting in the right way? It's just so much that's very much like coming through and piled on into this hermit reflection. And I sense like for you, Taurus, there's many, if not like hardly anybody, people that know this. Many people don't know this, or hardly anyone knows this. I sense you are going about your days in more refined, revered fashion, like everything's normal, but that's just surface level. There's a like some of you may be in an aspect of work that's worrisome to you in certain respects. There's not a perhaps clear cut and dry formula per se on which to accomplish or performing a task or to learn something or to further invest and to hope that those investments produce fruit. I sense you're just doing your best in whatever this resolve is day by day. Some of you may be even in a corporation or a corporate ladder type thing whereby you're just hoping or working towards being seen, being heard, acknowledged in some capacity to further climb that ladder. Some of you are hoping that perhaps if you started your own business, that it doesn't fall by the wayside. It doesn't just be a fad or fly by night thing. You want it to be sustained, and you want it to grow, and you want it to expand in ways that you would like to, but it's like that's not necessarily a guarantee. But it's like you're wondering if your efforts are going to help push it in that direction. That's definitely for some of you. And are you surrounding yourself with the right people? For some of you, this is like a collaboration. You want to be involved or are involved in something. It could be, project collaborations towards producing a program or an event or whatever have you. And it's like you're hoping that these energies that you're investing into the situation will then cascade and create like a domino effect where more clientele or more bookings will come about or something like that. So that's what's happening here, because some of you may have aspirations to further your education, and you want to be able to support yourself in that and then gain certain certifications. Some of you may have certain like family or a loved one, or wanted to expand in certain desires such as traveling and have the ability to do that. Whatever the situation is for you, this is a general money and career reading, but that's what's happening. You're sometimes it could be there's this like stormy clouds really much under the surface of certain aspects of anxiety, because you just don't necessarily know. It is your fondest wish that what you're sacrificing or what you're involving yourself in will produce that desired outcome. But it's like sometimes like a struggle just not knowing, but moving forward anyway. So that's trusting yourself, trusting the universe, trusting certain aspects of give and take in certain respects. But that's how you're navigating this right now. I'm sensing that this is clearly not a overnight answer that you'll get, but I do sense that anything that you're doing right now, or you're involving yourself with, or you're investing in, it is not wasted effort. It is a part of the building blocks, the fabric towards that grand tapestry, that grand design that you're hopeful for, that you're desirous for, Taurus. And I'm sensing that you need to continue your motion forward. If any adjustments are to be made along the path, I'm hearing it will be revealed to you, as life is full of adjustments, right? And change in certain respects. This deep reflection, I sense, is warranted, and it will also make you more sensitive to those changes in circumstance as you move on, because you're not moving on vicariously or laissez-faire, but you're being open-minded. You're being kind of open to what could be, or things that you may not have even considered. And if it resonates well with you in your deep reflection, if it touches you, that's the sign to adjust in that way, or to curve your pathway X, Y, and Z this way, or whatever have you, to adjust along as you go. This reflective energy is going to allow you to become more aware. So even though it can be a bittersweet with all this turbulence that's going through you at this time underneath the surface, it could be because of the unknown, like I said. It could be because of certain people you might be working with, and you have to become accustomed to certain personalities, perhaps, or timelines of things, or whatever have you. And it's just something that you believe that you need to be doing right now. This deep reflection is going to serve you into making you sensitive to the energies that are going on around you, so that you could make those prominent decisions in this path that you're currently walking. Okay, that's a lot for one card. My goodness, but the universe said it needed to be said. Further clarification. Yeah, the the strength card. So it is clearly, well, all of that which was said, it's clearly going to take a level of patience, of strength, of fortitude, of mental will, to meet these challenges, to meet these unforeseens. But all the while, it's like that's that surface energy that I was telling, like people may see you as this calm, cool, collected, understanding, with the female visage right here, okay? But underneath, you're like that contemplative lion, that ready to move forward and what needs to be done, that level of strength, of ferocity, or even that level of contemplative attack, in the hunt of sorts, wherever it's resonating with you. You're tempering your energies, whether you need to be a follower at this time, or cooperative at this time, or if you need to take the lead on a situation at this time, whatever the situation is. But it's going to require that mental fortitude, that mental, physical strength on which to control your inhibitions, control these deep reflections, and to continue giving that calm, like, facade of sorts, and be ready with your strength to make these hard choices, or these hard changes, or just to adapt to the situation with confidence. Okay, so this is like an interesting balance of that calm demeanor on the surface, but there's just overwhelming work and tenacity and grit that's underneath the surface to make sure that things are moving in the direction that you intend. It's a very mature, complex energy in a state of, and you could very well be in the state whereby it almost feels like this is like one of the main foundations in your life, and this needs to work. There is no room for failure. And it is because of all this that this complex energy of keeping calm under tension and being strong-willed to still persevere in spite of certain unforeseens, or in spite of certain things that may be taxing you at this time, requires. Okay? Further clarification. Yeah, see that? The Four of Cups. It's like this is that one cup that you need filled, and you don't know how it's going to happen. You're feeling like it will happen, but you don't know how it's going to happen. Like all these other cups have failed you in the past, or they have not given you what you truly desired, and you're really hoping that this time this cup will be filled with your desires. And with the Four of Cups, that's what that is, where the universe is working on filling that cup of what you desire. And like I told you, this doesn't feel like an overnight thing. It's a process. Okay? But understand that the universe is saying you continue with the Four of Cups. It's you continue in your well-doing, and know that the universe is working on filling that desire, filling that cup. Okay? So let's see further insight into that line, Taurus, and we have bad health. So some of you, it is It is taking a toll on you, whether that be in your mental space, your physical space, whatever the situation is. You're being encouraged with the bad health card here to say, even though you're going through this, and like I said, a lot of you, many people, if not anyone knows certain stressors that are underneath the surface. You're keeping a calm, cool, and collected head on top, but some people may not know the burdens that you might be undertaking or having to be responsible for. Some of you could be dealing with maybe a sick friend, a sick colleague, a sick family member, whatever, and they don't know that you have to work hard to make sure that certain things are working so you can provide for them, or to make sure that certain people don't get sick, or in your case, in certain respects, maybe to keep up your health so that you can keep on going. Don't just run yourself ragged, but make sure you're taking care of yourself. You'll know where it resonates for you, okay? But this is just that particular understanding that the universe understands this if you're in certain capacities of this, but it's also wanting you to keep up your health, because this does require a lot of energy, and it's clearly mental and physical energy, okay? Keep up your health. So let's see what else is happening. And we have, 10 of Wands. The universe is saying with the 10 of Wands, the labor intensities of what you're dealing with right now, again, it's not going to be in vain. It's going to come to a conclusion where you can lay down these burdens. Okay, but at the same time with the 10 of Wands, it's also that experience. Some of you have been going for like 10 years, okay, on whatever dynamic this is, and it's going to end sooner than later. You're literally almost there, basically. Sometimes when I feel the energy of almost there, I would see like the 9 of Wands, but you have the 10 of Wands. So it's like you're right on the cusp, is what I'm hearing, okay? Whereby all your efforts, all your toil and your labor, your drudgery, it's not going to be in vain, okay? This is where you'll get to lay down those burdens and things will become lighter. Things will become more clearer, and you will get the rewards because of your tenacity, your work ethic, your not giving up mentality, okay? Some of you, when you lay down these burdens, it's definitely going to open a door, which I'm seeing, towards more expansion of travel. It's going to be a bit more easier for you to move forward with a particular working environment of some sort, whereby you might gain that particular promotion that's a part of your grand plan or your grand desire. Perhaps if in your own business, perhaps you get to hire more people to really take on certain burdens where you don't have to deal with those things anymore, and you can further focus on more pressing matters towards the growth and development of the business. Some of you, the collaborative efforts whereby it becomes official after you've gone through certain aspects of expectation, and it's like you don't have to worry about those preliminary juncture points anymore. Whatever the situation is for you, understand that this right here, you're about to lay down certain burdens so that you could be more free and more light on which to further go on to cultivating this plan of action for your money and career life, okay? Further clarification, oh my gosh, Taurus, what did I just say? The 7 of Pentacles. This is literally what I just finished saying regarding the 10 of Wands energy, because it's giving a bit of that vibe as well, whereby the 7 of Pentacles, it is receiving the harvest. Like the harvest is right there. Like you have the tools, the energies, the stamina, the intelligence, the know-how, the action oriented, the reasonable investment of time and energy and purpose. It is gaining the fruits of your labor. This is the harvest coming in. Okay, that's why I said it's not going to be like your labor, what you're doing, it's not in vain. You are about to get that harvest of what you've long sought, of which will further invest and give you the capabilities to go to the next stages of things. And I'm saying the next stages of things because that's how I'm seeing and feeling these cards, whereby it's not the end result of your grand design, because it's clearly a grander aspect to this, okay? But it's that next leverage which gets you to a much more a easier way to further continue, okay? almost like a reprieve in certain respects, whereby then you are able to assess this particular victory of sorts, and then be able to then launch into the next juncture point or the next building blocks of the grand design. Okay, so your labor is not in vain, and you will reap the rewards. Further clarification: yeah, the high priest, the high priestess, literally what I just finished saying, okay, on so many understandings. The high priestess, truth is revealed with her. There's nothing hidden with her. Okay, she is trusting her intuition. She sees the past, present, and future. It is that grand design and the purpose that you see for yourself. And these particular parts here are going to convince you furthermore. The 10 of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles is going to convince you furthermore with that Herman energy, because he holds the star and that lantern, which is that energy of making dreams into reality. Okay, it's going to convince you more as you see this happening, and the high priestess is going to give you that ode of confidence, that assurance that yes, you are on the right path. Yes, you are gaining what you expected. Yes, if you continue on this, it will overarchingly work out into the desired outcome. Okay, whereby most of you are definitely right around here, where it's like you're still questioning in certain respects, but you're going on anyway. Once you start seeing these results, and it's soon coming with these right here, you will have that clarity, okay, of how to go about things, and that clarity of trusting yourself more in your decision making. Certain burdens of that anxieties will be lifted. Okay, so rest assured, the uneasy energy that you feel right now initially, that's going to be a thing of the past. Okay, and then you will have more purposeful understanding of how to go about certain things afterwards. It's for a time, but you need to continue going through whatever it is that you're going through right now. It may be a bit daunting, but once you get through there, things are going to clear up, and you will be reaping those rewards. And it's going to be the next building blocks for this grand design that you're involving yourself in. Okay, Taurus? That is exceptionally encouraging. Further insight into this line, and we have, yeah, see, this has been this has been on your mind. And it's like, that's why I say you don't have room to fail. It's like you cannot, because you refuse to go back in. The universe is saying it hears this particular, with the poverty card, it hears all of the conflicting energies, that your concerns about this, that aspect of failure. It's acknowledging that, and it's helping you to go beyond this, so you won't have to worry about this anymore. Okay, because I sense with a lot of you, Taurus, this is a main thoroughfare in your life. It has to work. Let's see what's happening here. Yes, oh my gosh, Taurus, this is, you can't make this up. Taurus, we have the Ace of Swords, and this is the hardest ace to get. Okay, the Ace of Swords is literally winning the war. Okay, not winning the battle, winning the war. Okay, with what you're going through, or which will be revealed in the harvest to come. It is winning the war so that you go on to the next stages, which, remember I told you, the next building blocks. This is absolute victory incarnate. Okay, further with the Ace of Swords, it's cutting through any delusions, or any smoke screens or anything like that. The Ace of Swords, you see things perfectly clear. Okay, so not only with the High Priestess, will your intuition be perfectly clear, but your vision, the strategy, okay, the truth of the matter, okay, the plan of action will be so crystal clear, you could go to sleep at night and know that things are moving forward how they're meant to. Okay, you will know how things are going. This is absolute clarity, the vision coming to light, and it's purposeful, it's meaningful. This is exciting, and this is also, the Ace of Swords is also, if it wasn't clear enough when I said winning the war, it is also one of the major victory cards. Victory incarnate. Okay? Further clarification. Yeah, look at that. The Hierophant. There you go. So some of you are winning the war when it comes to expansion. If you have your own business, something like that, there are these processes and probably environmental understandings, or this governmental understandings, or partnership understandings, or investment understandings, or whatever that situation is. The Hierophant is dealing with those varying matters in the positive way, where you sign the contract and it's in your favor. It is further scrutinizing the dotted lines and crossing the T's and all the kind of stuff, and coming towards a conclusion that is satisfactory, especially when it's paired in this way. Some of you, this is that offering that promotion at your job or circumstance or whatever have you, and they're saying, yes, we want to offer you this, and the contract is in your favor, it's going well. Or if it's in like the collaboration of varying unions or people groups or whatever the situation is for you, this is that established, expansive contract, that knowing like, yes, the ink is dried on the paper and we can proceed, and the money is there, the resources is there, the agreement is in your favor. Okay, whatever the situation is, the partnership is in your favor, the promotion is in your favor, whatever the situation is. Further clarification. Oh my, again with the expansive energy, you have the victory. Okay, with the Ace of Swords, you have the paper is signed, it's finalized, it's approved, whatever situation, it's done. You get to move forward, and look, the World card. It is now, the World card is like, it is literally what I just basically finished saying. The World card is that graduation energy. Like you've made it. You've accomplished one aspect of this journey. Okay, the juncture points, like I told you, and you're ready to move on to the next part, the next environment, the next expansion in your journey. Okay, some of you will be relocating, some of you will be expanding your business or your dwelling or business, whatever capacity that is for you. Some of you will be gaining that next promotion or getting that next certification that opens up the doors for more opportunities, more financial gain in your work, or whatever the situation is. That collaborative effort that further expands. Some of you are relocating for that, okay? Or your entire aspect of money and career is expanding further into other industries, and whatever have you. This is an absolute victorious in your life energy, moving on to more prosperous and abundant expansion in your life with the World card. Okay, this is absolutely incredible. This is all business happening here. This is absolutely incredible, Taurus. Okay, just keep going. Okay, further insight into that line. Yeah, there you go. You got the house. You got the dwelling. Remember what did I say? Okay, you're moving out into a new continent, or a new state, or a new office, or a new building, or whatever the situation is, or you're expanding a business already, and it's going up to like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stories now or something. You're getting more security, more stability, more strength in this investment, more ability to further expand how this is expansatory, and beautify, and making more modern, and whatever the situation is for you. This is a firm and strong and secure foundation in your career and your money, and in whatever capacity that is for you. It's absolutely incredible. And that's also for your life in general, not just in your financial business type career life, but it's also in your personal life, that security, that peace of mind that you wanted for your life, for your lifestyle. Let's see what else is happening. Yeah, and it's back to more work, okay? But this is more with the Eight of Wands. This is like, when I told you certain things will be established right here, so you could free yourself up more to deal with other expansatory energies. That's what's happening here. Then you're going on to the next juncture point. It's going to be a lot of talking, a lot of communication, a lot of back and forth. There are going to be some more challenges, but it's challenges you will be able to face head on with more authority. I'm hearing in your voice. Some of you definitely got the promotion, or you're standing on a very firm business that's working, and your name is getting out there. You have more clout, as it were. Okay, so it's going to be a lot of more negotiations, more expansive energy, more talking, and more movement, more travel in your personal life, within business, and in your career world, whatever this is. Further clarification, yeah, it's going to be, you're going to have a lot of, what I'm hearing is, with the Six of Cups, a lot of childlike giddiness to it. You're going to be very happy-go-lucky in this regard. You're going to be excited to be involved in all of this. But at the same time, there's going to also possibly be some attraction from past individuals. I sense it may be family dynamics, perhaps because you're getting more into a successful orientation. Some may reach out to speak to you, maybe for assistance or whatever. There's loving energy in this. I don't sense you necessarily turning anyone away. It's more like now you're at a place where you can assist, where you can help in certain respects. Some of you, this is also that support structure of that close personal friend, or that relationship, or that business part, or whatever the situation is for you, that's further supporting you in your victory. Okay, it's a comfort. Okay, further clarification. Yeah, see what I mean? Oh my gosh. The comfort is what I'm telling you. The Two of Cups, this is that comfort that it could be your spouse, it could be that great friend, it could be that relative, okay, that's continues to support you. It could be that business investor that believes in you, they're congratulating you, like, yes, you're doing well, let's continue moving forward. I see a great things in your future, let's keep moving, stuff like that, okay? It's absolutely incredible. It's interesting how it came out and further supported. Like, that's very important. So the connection, or the connections, is very important right there. So keep that in mind. Further insight. Yeah, main female. There you go. And again, this isn't gender specific or anything like that. But main female. All eyes on you. All eyes on you, Taurus. Okay, the person with the action, with the plan, with the strategy, high demand. All eyes on you. You're being very successful. Okay, right there. So, Taurus, now we're going to jump into the extended read for your money and career reading. And you can see it on the Lotus Tier membership of the Patreon page. It's going to have, of course, the clarifications. It'll have the insight, but it'll also have the angel messages for each line as well. Yeah. Thank you for being here, and I hope to see you on the Patreon page. Bye. Okay, Taurus, we're going to get into your extended read. I'm still dealing with technologies, so please rewind back, cross-reference, and see what was said. And yeah, let's begin. Let's see what's happening now. Extended, yeah, Page of Wands. You're on the cusp, like I said, and you even got that over here of the next stages of this building block, and you're contemplating a lot of things. You're still working like very feverishly, I'm hearing, hard towards this, and you're hoping that it plays out. You're hoping that the offer comes to you. You're hoping that the investment happens and you can move forward in whatever capacity this is. And we have the Page of Wands. So the extent is letting you know, yeah, Taurus, the offer is coming. Someone is going to offer it to you. The partnership is going to offer it to you. The business deal is going to offer it to you. The investment is going to come through. The collaboration is going to offer it to you. The clientele of what's happening is going to offer it to you. The board members are going to offer you that executive position or whatever the situation is for you. Okay, and some of you, this is you saying, oh yes, I can finally move forward. Things are coming together, and you're going to take advantage of what's happening in your life because it's going in the right direction, and you're going to say, you know what, I'm going to do it. I'm going to move forward, and this is going to happen in this business or in this journey. Okay, further clarification. Yeah, there you go. The Eight of Wands. We had the Eight of Wands over here too, but that makes perfect sense, especially with the next junctures and stuff like that. Here, there's a lot of like contemplation. There's a lot of action. There's a lot of movement. Okay, expectation right around on these particular parts here. So, especially with like that last push of sorts. Okay, so we have the Eight of Wands here. So a lot of communication again, a lot of action that's happening again. Okay, and that is towards this offer that's coming through, or the stages in which you can finally move forward in a particular aspect of whatever that and whatever the business you're involved in. Okay, but there's a lot of attention is what I'm hearing with the wands. Listen to what is being said, and I'm hearing that very strong, so that you come across clearly with not only your words but with your actions. Okay, and I can sense with that contemplative energy here, at this point over here, everything that you say is crucial, is what I'm hearing. Okay, further clarification. Yeah, my gosh. You see what I'm saying? Everything you're saying is crucial. So you had I think it was in this row right here, where you had the Hierophant, okay, for the next juncture of sorts. And right here might be the preliminary aspects of that energy. That's why it's like you got the 10 of Wands over here, and this, like, revive back to what was said, but it's like there's something happening here with all this anxiety and wondering if certain things going to work out and all that kind of stuff. And you have this extended where it's showing that the offer's coming. There's a lot of talking. Your words are very important. Your actions are very important. That's because you might be in the midst of like talking about this contract, talking about this partnership, or organizing this new structure of business, of your promotion, of with the other colleagues or whatever have you. The Hierophant is that contractual, that agreement, that your qualifications or your experience and each step that has built you to this point, dealing with varying people, varying circumstances, making sure that is what is said is agreed upon, it looks good, it feels good, it has the right numbers involved, and then getting ready to sign on the dotted line. Okay? So keep it in mind. It's very, very, where you're involved right now, whatever it is you're doing, it is absolutely crucial that you continue with the highest standards as possible. Okay? Further insight into that line. Yeah, imprisonment. And we have the poverty thing over here saying that, these are efforts to not have that in your life anymore. And over here, it's like, that's why it's like, you cannot fail. You have no room to fail. This is it, because a lot of you are trying to get out of this imprisonment, this feeling like you're stuck. It's feeling like like you're not going anywhere, or like you cannot accomplish your dreams or something like that. And what you're doing, what you're involved in, whether it's your own business, whether it's like preliminary aspects towards a promotion or something like that, or this collaborative effort of seeing how everything works, whatever, it's very crucial that you give your tip-top self towards getting this contract, so that you can get out of this feeling, like this anxiety, feeling like you're trapped, or it's just not moving anywhere. This is what you're trying to avoid. This is what you're trying to get out of. You need this to work. Okay, and the universe is helping you do that, especially with the advice that's given here. But I don't sense that you should have that much worry in that regard, because I sense that you're doing what is needed, and the universe is going to complement this energy. Okay, even though we're human, sometimes we get those anxieties, but the universe is going to help you out of this. You're doing a really good job. Okay, so let's see what else is happening. Yeah, Six of Cups, again with that support energy, okay, that loved one energy, that good friend energy, that good collaboration energy that's coming to help you through these things, to say, hey, don't give up, you're right there, you're getting it done, I'm here for you if you need to talk, and having those dreams further give you that momentum to move forward. And you had it over here too when it comes to the next juncture points of things, and you're still having it over here. It's absolutely incredible. Further clarification, yeah, the 10 of Cups, because this is your vision, this is your dream. And remember, we got the 10 of Wands right here, the 10 of Cups coming through here is showing you that, like I said, especially in this line here, things are moving forward so that you can have more peace in your life, so that it's not as hard anymore. Okay, the 10 of Cups is all your needs met. It is the light bill, the water bill, the mortgage is taken care of, the food is on the table, you don't have to worry about that. All you have to worry about is building that lifestyle and being happy, building that family and being happy, traveling with your friends or whatever and being happy, working on that true passion of life task, of your work, of your achievement, and just being happy. This is someone who's stability and security in life is assured, and they can just move forward without further stressing on certain things anymore. Okay, and that's what's being established right here. Okay, further clarification. Yes, oh my gosh, the Ace of Wands. This is, and we spoke about that right here, and we also had the Ace of Swords over here, and we spoke about the opportunity right here, and it's the whole contract thing happening here. The Ace of Wands, again, it is that open door to that opportunity. It is your absolute passion, and we said it, so you can, with the Ten of Cups, you're going to be doing what you want to do in life. You're going to have those options, okay, that lifestyle. And the Ace of Wands is, yeah, here, this is the offer. This is that grand open door, hitting the mark, hitting your heart space. It is the success is what you anticipated and what you can build upon, which you can move forward with. It's here. Okay, it's being offered to you, or you're giving it to yourself because things are moving in your favor, that you can finally move forward with something. Okay, and it's going to be incredibly successful. Going to be the foundations are going to be incredibly secure, and you can build on it. It is strong for you to build on. It hits your passion, it hits your mind with clarity, purpose, meaning, and it gives you that fire to continue moving forward in like a renewal, an amazing existence. Like, wow, I get to really operate in a dream that I had, a purpose that I wanted. Things like your career path, your money path is going in the way that you desired. Okay? It's absolutely incredible. Rewind back, cross-reference, see what was said. Your work is not in vain, especially in this role right here. You're getting that offer. You're getting that partnership. You're getting that deal. You're getting that contract. You're getting that investment. Further insight into that line. Yeah, mature woman. You're the main female over here, and you're the mature woman over here. Things are coming into perspective over here. You realize that all that you have done is worth it, and it's going to level you up. Okay? Absolutely incredible, because you're going to have to level up, because you're going to have more responsibilities coming down the line. Okay? So what you've gone through is taught you a lot. Okay? Some of you have been going through something for 10 years, it seems here. Okay? And it is this grand offer, this grand opening that is really going to allow you to see life in a much more unique way. That's going to give you that further insight in how to handle success. Okay? Let's see what else is happening. Yeah, there we go. The Page of Pentacles. This is that offer again coming through. This is getting, well, you have the whole starting point right here. Like, you finally get to move forward in the investment, whatever have you. This is you cultivating this investment, cultivating this initiative, cultivating these resources that's now available to you. The social connect, the networking, the foundations, being able to now consider other securities that you didn't have the means to consider before. And this is it. Okay, this is something that you're going to nurture. You're going to learn about. I sense you're still going to be new a little bit to this level of success, but you're going to do your best to further climb and grow in this. You're not going to take it for granted. Further clarification. Yeah, look at that. Literally, and I felt this energy in the primary readings as well. But I'm glad that the Empress came through and it's hitting what I just said, especially because this is not a short thing. It's an overarching grand design thing. And in how you're going to be learning in this new level of success and expansion. The Empress comes through, so that she comes through pregnant, which this could be a 9-month process to get to that next major junction point of success. But the building blocks, what's creating this beautiful birthing effect of your abundance, is happening now. Okay? Because even in the investment, it allows you the opportunity to further flourish, grow, expand, whatever situation this is. And with the Empress, this is that expansive notoriety, socializing, networking even more. Your sense of purpose, of meaning is just further enriched. Your family life is enriched. Your relationships are enriched. Your colleagues' lives and everything are enriched. Okay, and it just continues to expand with more abundance towards that next major birthing point of this juncture of the whole alphabet that you're working on. It's absolutely incredible. Further clarification, yeah, the Two of Cups, again with that supporting energy. There is someone, could be a colleague, could be a friend, could be a partner, could be whatever the situation is, who's been supporting you along this way to continue to prop you up, because sometimes life can be challenging. But this person or the situation is very important to you, or it's becoming even more important to you. And it's just one of those other supporting factors in your life. The universe is saying to acknowledge that. Okay? Don't forget that. You know? And I said sometimes, in life, with certain levels of success, it can get to our heads. So it's the universe saying, hey, remember those who have helped you along the way. Okay? And you have the Two of Cups around here somewhere too. Further insight into this line, and we have, message of concern. So with the message of concern that's coming through, there are certain aspects that will require your attention. Okay? You're going to have to learn really fast right here when it comes to this this next upgrade of your life into this level of success. Okay, there are certain perhaps legalities you never considered before, certain aspects of expansion you never considered before, and if you don't get these things done, it can kind of shake up some things. I don't sense it going past you. I sense you actually addressing these concerns, and they are good concerns to have, actually. It's like, the bank calls you and say, hey, our branch can't hold all this money, or we can't be insured for all this money. We need you to get this other bank that deals with more billionaires rather than millionaires. You know what I mean? So it's that type of concern is what's what's coming through. It's like crazy. That's awesome. That's an example, but that could very well be your story. I hope it's your story. It's great. Let's see what the ladder cards over here are saying. Yeah, Page of Cups. You're getting all these pages because it's new. It's the next juncture point. It's like you're just getting into this. Okay, so the Page of Cups. It is that, again, that offer of support, that continuation, that the developments are speaking to your heart. It's like a wish coming true. Very excited about being involved in this, and it's really hitting your heartstrings. So understand that your happiness, your bliss, and not that worry that you started off with, it's going to be a thing of the past. It's amazing. Yeah. The Knight of Swords, things are just going to be progressing so well, especially with the Eight of Wands right here, the main female right here. You're going to be busy with those, and I told you the Two of Cups is here too. The Knight of Swords, it's clear motion forward. It's swift action. It's taking the lead. And you're being watched, you're being considered for even more opportunities. This could be clientele, this could be business associates, whatever the situation. They're seeing how you're progressing and expand. They want to be a part of this. And you're not slowing down. You're absolutely not slowing down, and you can't slow down. This success requires a certain level of momentum, okay, to further get you to the next level. So once you start getting even more successful, it's just going to cascade in a brilliant way, okay? The universe is letting you be aware. Keep your energy up, keep your strength up. Further clarification, yeah. The moon energy, you may not know exactly how things are going to occur in the next cycle of things. You're just being asked, just take it one step at a time, learn what you need to learn, adapt, do what is required, and you will see even more light coming your way, okay? There's more learning to do, there's more progression to come your way with the moon energy, okay? But it's going to further fulfill you, and it's also going to further expand you in a mental and in a spiritual way is what I'm hearing with the moon energy. Things are not always going to be clear, but as long as you're true to yourself, your intuition, the purpose behind it, things will be revealed with each step you take. Okay, further insight in this line, and we have the Lovers. There you go. So some of you, this supporting structure may become more than the support that could be romantic in such a way. Some of you, this is that really strong connection with that business partnership or those collaborations or whatever situation has been supporting you and helping you along the way. This is love for yourself and your life on so many grander levels as well for some of you. This is just total satisfaction that's happening in your world, in your life. So Taurus, let's take a look at your angel message for this line, and we have the answer is yes. Well, you know what? I don't even know why we need to say that. It's very clear, with the offer, it's a yes. Okay, it's coming through. The next line's over here. Ask your angels, especially with, how to go about certain things right around here, but you're gonna figure it out. It's gonna work out, and you're learning from this. It's absolutely incredible, and you're not alone. Clearly, the next line over here we have within the next few months, and literally I said that because this is like you finishing up a junction point over here, but you're going to get to the next junction point. But it's like, this is not, like I said, it's not like an overnight thing. And you have like the Empress right there, comes through pregnant. Sometimes it's a 9-month or a certain length of time, but there is success and abundance that's building up, just like a child in the womb is developing. You understand? And there's so much attention coming through, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, with this part here, even the angel message telling you within the next few months. So you just keep doing your perfect ways that you're doing things. And the last over here we have choose a new direction. So right here, there's going to be certain adjustments in your success and also with that support structure. But remember, the moon energy came out and told you that already. You may not know how certain things are going to be clear. There's going to be certain adjustments, but as long as you put yourself forward in the best possible way, as you've been doing, things will be clear, okay? And you have a lot of support right here as well to help you to exactly how to adjust in your success, okay? And which to further you along, The road is not always going to be easy or smooth, but you're going to have better problems and able to handle those things that further cultivates you and grows you and grooms you for those next levels of success, which is a great way to have. There's different types of stress, by the way. There's I think 3 particular types of stress. There's distress, where you can't handle it, but then there's eustress, and that's the type of stress that helps promote you towards gaining what you desire. It's the stress of studying. It's the stress of getting that experience so you understand what you're doing. It's that stress of maybe working out, for example, because you have to put your muscles under stress on which to get a certain physique. It's eustress. It's that good stress that develops you. Okay? So, Taurus, I really do hope the reading was beneficial. Thank you so much for being here, and I wish you the best. Bye. Okay, that has been your reading. So excited. I really do hope that it was helpful, that it edified you, gave you some encouragement, some good advice on which to navigate whatever it is that you're dealing with right now and going through. I'm really wishing you all the best. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, consider becoming a Patreon member. It really does support the growth of the channel. So much things I would like to bring forth to you. I think that's it. So stay great. Bye.